yard ready for the almond orchards. All these girls here, down there. I still gotta switch out those boxes right there and pull that honey super. And all these ones are going to the almond orchards on Thursday. Yeehaw! Giddy up. Good morning. This is Surfer Ray with NorCal Bees. It's February 8th, 2018, and it's about 7 in the morning. And I'm about 3/4 of the way up to Williams, which is about 2 hours and 20 minutes away from my house. And what we're going to do today is we are going to pollinate the orchards, or at least get set up for that. And it's NorCal Bees' first year of doing it. I'm pretty excited. I got 24 hives in the back of the truck, double white deeps, ready to go. About a week and a half ago, I started getting all the colonies ready, made sure they had migratory lids. We went through all the colonies. It's been an amazing winter, really just mild temperatures, most days in the mid-50s to 60s. We had spring-like weather for the last couple of weeks, temperatures in the 70s. And coupled with that, we had one of the biggest eucalyptus blooms in the last 4 or 5 years. And so the bees have just been exploding. It's like springtime. So we actually pulled out a lot of honey. I actually had honey supers on my strong colonies, and so we took those off, pulled off a bunch of honey, did a little bit of manipulation, putting some brood in the weaker hives and that kind of stuff. And we want to have at least 6 to 8 frames of bees in each colony. And I would say I have 8 to 10 frames of bees in most of the colonies. So and then yesterday afternoon we started getting them all ready, loading them up in the back of the truck. Learned some lessons there. It's definitely a work in progress, this being our first year. It's like with beekeeping and anything, it's all a learning process, and as soon as you think you learn it, the bees are teaching you something completely different. But I'm excited to go do this. We're going to take you along, and when we get up there and start unloading, we'll check back in with you. Thanks for watching. All right, here we are. I'm getting ready to unload. That's the 24 double white deeps, and here we are in the almond orchards. We're actually going to be sticking 12 over here. I just brought these 2x4s to stick them on. Little hive stand, keep the bottom board out of the dirt, and then the other 12 is going to go down the other end of this row. So yeah, we're going to start unloading them, setting them up, and getting them going. All right, check with you as we go. Surfer Ray with NorCal Bees, and we just finished setting up our 24 hives, and everything went smooth. I can tell you one thing, it's a lot easier unloading them than loading them up there. So they're all set up. I got 12 on this side, I got 12 on the other side, and we'll be back in about 7 to 10 days to check on them, probably pull some honey out. Some of them are already pretty heavy, and then 3-4 weeks from today we'll load them up and bring them home. So let's take a look. All right, we got these 12 set up right here, and we got the other 12 set up at the other end of the orchard down there. The trees are just about ready to do their 10% bloom. They like to get them here at least by then, and so we're definitely ahead of schedule. It's kind of funny, on the way up, some of the trees were in complete bloom, and then like these trees are just getting ready to bloom. But we will be back and check it out later in about a week or 10 days. We'll check in with you then. Thanks for watching. Hello, Surfer Ray here, NorCal Bees, and it's just another day in paradise, baby. It's February 21st. And I got my sidekick Cole here in the back, and we are heading back up to the almond orchards. And so there's been some pretty major changes in the weather. It's gone from 50s, 60s, even some 70s to below freezing at night. And we still have nice weather during the day, in the low 50s, but it's been really cold at night. I know you guys back east are laughing at that, and you don't get out of the 30s for like months, but it's definitely a shift for us. So we're going to go up there right now. We're going to do some inspections. We're going to do a little bit of manipulation, changing things around as needed. I'm expecting about a 50 to 60% bloom, and we're going to take you along and show you what we're doing. So come on along and let's go take a look. All right, right, here we are in the almond orchards. This is field 310, and I just had lunch with the broker. He was very pleased with what he's seen in my hive, so that was really nice to hear. And you know, the girls are busy working here. I'm going to take a peek in some of these and just kind of do a visual inspection, and I might move a few things around. But yeah, and then the other ones are down. All right, Surfer Ray here, NorCal Bees, and it's just another day in paradise, baby. We are now heading back from the almond orchards, and unfortunately I didn't get any time to shoot any more video. Right off the bat, I found a dead out, so I had to restock that with some brood eggs and larvae and some bees. And then on the other side, I found two really strong colonies, but no queen and no brood and larvae. Fortunately, I found a big fat queen cell. Looks like it's going to hatch, you know, either today or tomorrow. In one of the other colonies, I put it in, and then the other colony, I gave it a nice frame of eggs and larvae. A lot of drone brood. I've seen quite a bit of drone in the hives, and so I'm pretty confident they're going to be able to requeen themselves. And I did pull out a lot of honey. There's some big fat frames of honey, man. The girls were really storing honey to make a little bit more room in there. And the other thing is I'm making 10 splits tomorrow. I got 10 queens coming in, and I can use that honey to help fill out my nukes. And I did talk to the broker about when I'm picking them up, and it looks like March 15th is the date. So we'll check back in with you then and see what's going on then. Be another adventure in beekeeping. All right, thanks for watching. You can always check us out at norcalbees.com. All right, Surfer Ray here, and we are back up at the almond orchards after we put in our queen excluders last week. And so what we're doing is we're going through all the hives. You can see these ones we already did, and we're pulling one box of brood out, and well, a brood box out. And we're bringing that home to make splits and make nukes. And so we put in queen excluders last week, and by going through the box and seeing which one has the eggs in it, it'll tell me which one's the queen in. So let's take a look on this one and see what's going on. Seeing a little bit of larvae, but nothing too young on that side. Here we're getting into some larvae. It's getting smaller, smaller. Here's it's really tiny. Gotta get it so the sun looks right in there. I would bet she's in this frame, but I still haven't seen an egg yet. I want to see an egg. Okay. Super young larvae though, I'm pretty positive. Up there's some eggs right here. There's some eggs in there. So, we are sure the queen is in this box. So what we're going to do now is we are going to leave this box. We'll pull it off. Pull the queen excluder off, and then we'll take that bottom box and put it back in the truck. And then I'm going to go home and we'll just put up 80 queen cells for Grady Oliver. And we are going to go get those installed tomorrow. So we'll make the splits today when we get home and install the queen cells tomorrow. So, all right, that's what's going on. We'll keep checking in as the adventure continues here in the almond orchard. All right, well, we were just pulling the queen excluder off, and we got red ginger there. She was on the top. So yeah, she's a real cool looking queen. Yep, very cool, very cool. So we will put her back in this top. All right. orchards, and there's the queen, a big fatty. She is pretty gigantic. This hive is very active, and the bees are a little on the aggressive side. They're definitely coming out and greeting you. Where's she at? So yeah, that's the first queen we've seen. I was just saying how we didn't see too many. And we almost transferred her over to another hive, so good thing that Warner here spotted her. So we'll put her back.